For D, the first thing that we're going to want to do is draw the structure. We're told that the structure is linear, so we'll draw it as such. Carbon requires 4 bonds, and oxygen only requires 2, so carbon is going to be our central atom with 2 oxygens coming off of it. The next thing that we need to do is determine the polarity of our molecules. So our carbon is going to be partially positive because our oxygens are very electronegative. They will pull the electron density towards them, causing them to be slightly negative and our carbon to be slightly positive. For E, we need to draw the structure first. We know that carbon will be bound to our 3 hydrogens, and it's also going to be bound to this oxygen here. So it is going to be making 4 bonds. And when a carbon makes 4 bonds, it is tetrahedral. And oxygen will be making 2 bonds, one to the carbon and one to the hydrogen, making it bent shape. So we'll start with our carbon. Draw that in the middle. And I'll add on my 3 hydrogens, so 1 going up because we're drawing this in 3 dimensions, and then 1 going towards you and 1 away. And then we'll draw our oxygen on, and it is bent. So just like that. So we have tetrahedral, and bent. And the last thing we need to do is do the polarity of our atoms. So hydrogen is usually nonpolar when bound to a carbon because their electronegativity difference is not large enough to create a pole. So our hydrogens are going to be nonpolar. However, our carbon is bound to an oxygen, and our oxygen is very electronegative, so it is going to be partially negative, which is going to cause our carbon to be partially positive, as well as our other hydrogen. Both of these are bound to a very electronegative atom, and so the electrons are going to be pulled away from it, causing a pole to be present.